One down. So next up for Houston, Tommy Troy. One out, base is empty. Ground ball left side. The throw to first. Now 2 away.
The first baseman, Frye.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The pitch. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2.
Helpful.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Mickey. And leading up for the Angels, the third baseman, Frye.
France back to work. And a foul ball. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. That one down the line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. This to third. Sends it to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in, Boof, Frye. 1 for 3. That's in there. It's 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one popped in the air left field. Martorella. And that will end the inning. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. Angels 4 and the Astros 3. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now the left fielder, Nathan Martorella.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 2 down. Boof, Frye. The next to hit for the Angels. Yeah, that's fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. Popped in the air, left field. Cerny sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're in extras here. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tied at 4. That one lifted to left. And that is a big first out. First and second, 1 out. Delgado will hit next. And a base hit on a line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Angels walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming your way next.
Tiger.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Boof, Frye. Crochet back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The right fielder, James Kidd III.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. On the ground, 2 balls. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's 2. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Two out, space is empty.
Third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're all square. It's 1-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
First and second, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Young sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. 2 left on. 7th inning. Solo runner at third, 2 outs. Frye, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Freeman on third with 2 out. They're down to their final strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Henley is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Frye did well despite the loss. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
I really like how he looked in this one, Boog. He consistently came to the plate with a solid.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Tapia back to work. Gets the call. That's strike 1. Frye matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Holiday makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Leading up for the Phillies, the third baseman,
Frye with a homer in his last game. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela moving under this one. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Bottom of the 7th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. Palante, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Frye getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Really important at bat coming up now.
James Tibbs III digs in now. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Weimer snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So runner at second, 2 down. Greg now at the plate. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Welcome, your Philadelphia Phillies.
So digging in, Boof, Frye.
Boof, Frye.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Go ahead, run on base. And now Mason Wynn. Smash to the left side. Good feed. That's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. And there's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Just missed. Nobody
One ball,
on,
one strike.
nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
2 outs. Bases are full. That one's in there. Strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
This one popped up. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. Frye had a game to forget in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Welcome, your Tampa Bay Rays.
One down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. Beozo checks the runner. Man at first, one away. Another throw over.
He's safe.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. So two down. Aiden Miller stands in for the Phillies. Top of the third. No score. On the ground to short. Handles. Throws to first. Out number 3. One left for Philadelphia, and we're still knotted at 0. One out, bases empty. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Bases empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One down, bases empty.
Ball 2.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
First and second, 2 outs. Geronimo now at the plate. Smash to the left side. That's the 3rd out, inning over. So they strand a pair. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Bitsko.
Number 35, Nick Bitsko.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bobby Miller appears to be getting loose. Gonzalez getting cranked up as well. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one way outside, 2-2. And that one is inside. On the ground to the left. To first. Oh. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
Now back to the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul out of play. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And it goes just foul.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Here comes a pitch. In the air on the infield, Kinney makes the grab for the second out. And we're back. This is Bryson Stott. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Rays walk it off in extra inning. 3. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Blue Jays.
One down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. Right through there for a strike. Tibbs at first, one gone. And that one wrapped foul. Line drive. Drops into the glove. Out. Number 2.
Now back to the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Now the third baseman, Cutter Coffee. The 2-1. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty.
The third baseman, Frye.
And ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Corman sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're midway. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Victor Robles next up for the Blue Jays. Smash to the left side. The throw to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop RJ.
2 on, 2 outs.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Boof, Frye.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Kelly Chesick will hit next. That one down the line. And they got him.
He's out.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Manuel.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not in the Hall
in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Frye had a game to forget.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to watch this.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. One down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That one down the line. Slings to first.
He's out.
And there are 2 down. And here is Boof Frye.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And downstairs. And that misses. And now 2-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
That one missed. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bowers puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Stewart.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Third baseman, Boof, Frye.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Meyer at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to left field. Bowers makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And a strike in there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one. It's 5 zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Frye had a good day at the office. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. First and second, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. On the ground to third. Jump throw, and very nicely done for the out. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the inning, now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. That one felt good. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
So digging in, Christian Campbell. On the ground. Zips it to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. And that drops in for a strike. Frye with a homer in his last game. Just missed. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
So up next, Boof, Frye. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's to third. Devers throws to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder, Tim the third.
Frye had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one.
First and second, 2 outs. Rayner now at the plate. Rengifo over at second. Caglione at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. Zips it to first, and that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. Second inning coming up here in Florida's Baseball City. It's the Phillies 2 and the Tigers nothing. 1 out, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Frye with a couple of homers at his last game.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. That one not close. And it's a ball and a strike. check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Up and in. The count now 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Kuderna back to work. Frye launched a pair of homers in his last game.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Fastball is outside. Stays alive. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, left field, down the line. Dominguez makes the grab, 1 down. First and second, no outs. Now it's Alex Bregman. Line drive, caught.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
Now batting, third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Just missed. Frye mashed a couple of homers in his last game. That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Detroit, How You Lee.
1-1-1.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That clips the corner.
1-1.
Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tap foul at the plate.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder.
Frye with a forgettable showing in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Boof, Frye.
well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Frye getting to start at 3rd, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd round. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now back, the center fielder, Justin.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Digging in, Aiden Miller. Inside move to second, and he's back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Got him. And that is a big first out.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
One down, Phillies down a run, and that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And the infield fly is called. 2 outs, bases full, and now the catcher comes up to hit. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Blue Jays 2 and the Phillies 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. That missed by a lot. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Clase under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the 7th.
1 out, bases empty.
Philadelphia, the third baseman.
Cannon, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Right down the chute, 0-1. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
So they're all loaded up. Now it's the second baseman. On the ground to third, Frye. On to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. No hits for them in the inning, but they're gifted a couple of runs. We're through 6 full. Blue Jays 7 and the Phillies 3. Man at second here with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. 1 for 3. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's in there. It's 0-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Frye with a less than great game in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to
one down. Boof. Frye stands in for the Phillies. Sasaki, a 6'2" righty, 29 years old. He's a former National League Cy Young Award winner. And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. The count 2-1. Fastball is outside.
3-1.
Down the line. And a foul ball. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Justin Crawford.
2 out, space is empty.
Phillies, the third baseman, Boof, Frye.
That's 99 at the knees.
pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a ball popped up. Volpe makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. With the tying run at third, go ahead run at first. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. In comes the run from third, and it's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Tejada now at the plate. Now here's a flare off the bat. And there's a base hit to right field. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game.
Ground ball to first, could be two. One at second, return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. We look ahead to inning number 8. One down, winning run on first. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Frye could have done a bit more to help them out. Singled and knocked in a run.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss.
One down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Runner at second, nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
And time called prior to the 0-1. Strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Caglione takes it himself. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at bat.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pache makes the grab, and that is that. Now here's the Detroit catcher.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And he lays one down the left side. Fires to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Frye had a game. And now the catcher comes up to hit.
Number 71.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Boof, Frye swings through it for strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Foul ball there. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Gillen on his way in. He's got it, and that will end the inning. 2 on, 2 outs.
The third baseman, Boof.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 2-1. One down, runner at first. George Valera getting ready to hit. Out to short. And that one finds its way through. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
No outs, runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering is not close. Miller goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a two-seamer, and he works in a slider. And a pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike. Tibbs on at first, nobody out. Not close with that one, and a count 2-1. On the ground to the left. Over to stop for one, and it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Frye had a game to forget.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better.
One down. Boof, Frye stands in for the Phillies. First pitch misses. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it, makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And we're back on to the 4th. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Jones back to work. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Frye in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses, and that is ball one. There's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 1 out. Bases empty. That one outside. Ball 2. That one missed. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. One down, base is empty. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Reynolds ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now back, the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Frye with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
as we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Schmidt back to work. Inside.
1-0.
Ball one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. And there's a ball. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
No, that's
That's
foul.
a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Up the middle. Nimala whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Knew he had to hurry after that nice forehand grab, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand and released that throw any better than he did right there.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And a pitch. Out to short, Nimala. Over to first.
You're out.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
1 out, bases empty. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one
1-1.
inside. Look out.
What do you
Frye
got?
tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he